Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt, and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 6 of Midnight Mass. What'd you think of the last one?
The last episode was crazy. I mean, we had in the previous intro talked about how there was no way that they were going to kill off Riley. He's like the main character. And the ending of the last episode was devastating.
Yeah.
Obviously, Riley just like could not take really being like a murderous vampire, but left Aaron like after the loss of her baby, then leaving Aaron to watch him burn.
Right, yeah, that was devastating for Riley and devastating for Aaron to just be in the middle of the ocean and in a wooden boat and him just go up in flames.
Yeah.
And now she kind of has the responsibility of going back and trying to help, even though Riley wanted her to just never go back there. But obviously she's a good person, so she's going to head back there.
Yeah.
That was rough. I think in the moment, I was just so shocked and surprised of what was going on. And then it was also very beautiful when everything was kind of like peaceful and he was with the girl that he had killed in the accident. It was hard to process. Going through the edit, as I was going through, much slower, it was very sad.
Yeah, I think we were both definitely in shock of like what was happening.
Yeah.
But Mike Flanagan, again, like so creative, like the way that he's making this work and tie in to Catholicism and all of that is just, it's so crazy. He's just so talented. And I've seen a lot of comments and I have to agree that a Mike Flanagan episode 5 is just about the worst thing.
Yeah, that was rough for sure. And we only have 2 episodes left. And so I think it's going to happen very quickly. I think right now it's obviously just daytime. Like the sun just came up. So I feel like we're probably going to pick up close to where we left off. Let's see what Erin can kind of do while she still has sun on her side.
Yeah, and with Mike Flanagan, I don't think that this is going to be as simple as Aaron coming in and saving the day.
No, I think it's going to be pretty crazy and brutal.
Yeah, so I'm scared. I'm scared for Aaron. I'm scared for the sheriff and maybe the doctor and mom.
Yeah, those are some of the people who are probably still on the outside of all the religion aspect.
Yeah, so I don't know. Crazy. I'm very excited.
Yeah, me too. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode. And that's all that's left.
All I can think about is like the screams over the
Credits,
yeah. She's like not even gonna have time to process this before she needs to start telling everybody.
Yeah. I mean, she immediately had to get into his seat just to row. Acts of the Apostles.
Makes me nervous.
Makes me nervous, especially for Bev. Oh no.
Wonder if he's gonna put something about like see Aaron for a reason, or
if Aaron comes back to the island, listen to her or something.
For the church. She's never gonna look at these guys the same.
No.
I hope she just goes straight there.
Aaron.
Interesting choice.
Yeah.
You think I'm crazy because I just heard that come out of my mouth.
I mean, she saw her blood explode in the sunlight.
I feel like she should have brought some of his ashes.
Women had a better chance of living if they gave birth on the streets.
Wow.
Maybe students should wash their hands after performing the autopsies before going into the birthing ward. Lo and behold, death rates plummeted, and the scientific community ate him alive. Germ theory was 2 decades away from acceptance.
Wow.
Semmelweis was committed to an asylum.
What?
So yeah, Aaron, your story is crazy.
She believes her.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something crazy while we're at it.
Oh, she didn't tell her about the blood.
What's a little crazy between friends, right?
She seems pretty crazy.
If I told anyone in the medical community
Open
what
up
I'm
the
saying
window.
here, they would think that I'm crazy. That's the thing about science.
Thank God she has a believer.
Testable, repeatable. Hold the phone, padded room, clozapine. Insane. Fucking bonkers.
Just totally normal for her.
Fit for the asylum, all of us.
I mean, she looks like she's like 25 years
I
old.
know.
Yeah, he's gone. I can hear the voice of the angel. The sun came up and I could just tell. It was a gift. He spat it out.
Have to poison it for others. Who knows who he talked to?
Oh, God. Bev's gonna go on a mission.
Judas was part of God's plan, too. Judas. But tonight, let's share everything that we have.
That's not where I thought that was going.
Man, what are they gonna do with this mass? Bev just wants to speed up the whole process.
So this is a blood disorder? Not this, no. The common cold and the bubonic plague are in the same family. Virus,
Yeah.
enzyme, some kind of parasite, who knows? Violently photosensitive and causes an insane anemia. Iron in blood.
Man, she has so much of this.
The physical alterations become more pronounced.
Oh, me?
Burns away, leaving your normal blood behind. Your blood is still mostly normal blood.
So it's burning like a layer off.
Right, so there's a chance.
The blood, now predominantly this thing, ignited.
What would happen if you were pregnant?
Hypothetically, a pregnancy is an alien presence.
Oh, wow.
That's what I was afraid of.
It treated her baby like an alien.
Its response to a fetus could be equally aggressive.
I wonder if she tested her own blood. Because then they
Right.
can figure out, is that the church, potentially?
Could you stop the process?
Before a certain point, if we stop taking it in,
Just flush it out.
the way it does any other harmful substance if it's not too much.
But your mom said she doesn't want to go to the church anymore.
Yeah.
Honestly, Mom, I don't have a fucking clue.
She's doing a great
Yeah.
job still.
One thing pretty well. He said to run.
He told her everything, right?
No, I don't.
Or did we just see it?
We saw it. I don't know how much he actually
told her?
told her. He could have. So hopefully they figured out that it's the church.
Oh. Sorry to interrupt.
Oh man, they got everyone here.
I'm so afraid for Ed.
Take a walk. It's a bit private, what I have to say.
Can't do that.
Lot to get done today, turns out.
Bev.
God bless you, Ed.
What was in the letter? I want to know how much he knows.
I don't think he's well.
There was 2 letters on the bed.
Maybe one to mom, one to dad.
No. It said mom and dad.
And
To
I read
him.
mine first, and it was
Right?
unsettling.
Were they separate?
I don't know. I doubt he would give his dad a letter to give to this guy.
True.
I don't know where to go. I can't go to the sheriff. He's got to go back to where he's been. And it's me that helped sends him there. I think he may have done something to himself. He says some crazy stuff about you.
Oh no.
Riley wasn't well, isn't well.
Never could do it with him. I did my best.
Oh, that's what Riley said.
You love your son as God loves us. Assume the best. Do you want me to take the letters?
Made out to Monsignor Pruitt.
Oh,
I didn't open that one. Altar boy to his priest. I thought maybe, I don't know.
I forget that not everybody knows.
Right, that's Monsignor.
That was really sad.
But at least he got out of there alive for now.
Yeah, that I did my best. That was like heartbreaking.
That was super heartbreaking. Oh.
That pissed him off.
Oh yeah. Okay, she's finally going to Riley's house.
How are you?
So young.
Going to the mainland this evening and catching the bell. Was hoping you would come with me.
Trying to get them out of there.
No, we have Mass tonight. Easter Vigil.
Don't go to that.
Honestly, instead, I wonder. I'm worried about Riley. I'm not about to be in his business.
Oh, she's gonna lose it.
Riley's dead.
Oh,
Ooh.
just straight with it.
If I could, he wanted his family to be safe. He wanted you away.
Quiet.
Oh no.
Be
Sorry.
quiet, dear. To be there for you, and we have always
Oh
been.
my god, just in extreme denial.
I'm sorry. Why would you say something like that?
Giving them to my colleagues to corroborate my findings, and then I'm coming back here with help.
hopefully tons of help.
Spread intentionally at St. Patrick's.
Okay, so they know a lot.
Well, I suppose I'm asking you to look into it.
Look into St. Patrick's on the basis that some of your mother's blood tests got damaged.
Come on.
It's way worse than that.
She needs to show him.
Yeah.
Did I ever tell you why I moved here? It's almost as if nobody asked.
Ooh.
When the towers went down, weeping. But I went to the mosque that day because they had a blood drive. I'll show them they don't have to be afraid of us. Security clearance for the Joint Terrorism Task Force.
Wow.
We'll drop the charge, help you out. You go to the mosque and listen. So, I complained. One time, everything changed. Muslim officers were promoted fast, elevated to positions of real authority. What if that had been our plan all along?
Wow.
What if we were infiltrators and they fucking panicked? I realize I've lost their trust. Dignity is a word my wife uses. And then she's diagnosed, and she's robbed of her dignity so fast.
Such an unfortunate life.
And I find this gig, this little island. Ali is bored to tears, but he's safe.
He's absolutely not safe.
You know, maybe here's where we make a difference. I don't even carry a gun. And still, Beverly Keane and a few others too look at me like I'm Osama bin fucking Laden.
I want very much to be wrong.
She has to stand her ground.
Yeah.
You don't carry a gun?
No need.
Start.
Yeah, get one.
That was not. I thought that was going to be an easy conversation.
But he's had just such a shit life.
Did it not come?
Bev probably called it off. She probably did something to get it to not come.
I can count on one hand the number of times that boat's been late.
No bell today. A mayor sent it for repairs. Are y'all planning to go off island this afternoon? I mean, you'd get stuck over there. You'd miss the vigil.
Be back in the morning?
I think so.
Oh man, they're not gonna make it to the morning.
Bring it up to the mayor. I'm sure he could put your mind at ease.
Sounds like a threat.
Yeah. I mean, Sturge is one of them.
Lots of boats on this island, if nothing else. Like the one you're on right now.
Yep, just giving her a tune-up.
Destroying all the boats.
Hey, don't forget, Easter Vigil.
Oh man, these three are in so much trouble. Ugh, it's already getting so late.
That single ray of sunshine left.
Oh my.
They're doing like a storm protocol.
Maybe.
Where they like shut. I feel like this is going to be a lot more violent than I had anticipated.
I think this is going to get real brutal.
He still has cell phone service.
We lost power at the general store. Just want to see if you're aware of.
A whole island, I'm afraid. Take a look.
You need any company?
No.
They are killing everyone on this island.
Maybe do that one last. When people are asleep or in church.
So this tower's going to be their last hope. If they get to it last.
And if the cell tower goes down, then we are completely cut off.
Man, never living on an island.
How far away are they?
What about the smaller boats?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Rowboat.
We're surrounded by water 30 miles in every direction.
Okay, that's pretty far.
I mean, if they're desperate enough, it's an option.
But I'm gonna go tonight.
What?
Riley sacrificed everything because he thought I could help.
No, he wanted to save you.
And there are gonna be people there tonight that I love, that Riley loved. I'm gonna be there.
I don't like that.
Mm-mm.
Is his son gonna ask to go to church?
I'm sure he's planning on it.
Tonight's Easter Vigil. It would mean a lot to me if you came with me. Supposedly some big surprise. Said something about sharing a miracle tonight.
Oh no.
Is it gonna click? Is it gonna click?
Just want you to be there to see it together.
How much are they going to share? Like a ton of the blood or
I think they're gonna release that thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking they're getting at. It's like they're walking to their sacrifice.
They all know except for Lisa. So ominous.
Just like a religious mob moving through town. Oh, are they all gonna go?
Yeah.
Man, Erin really wasn't able to do much in that day that Riley gave her.
Unless they have some plan for this church.
Unless they have a sun in their pocket. Oh, there goes the tower.
So nervous.
I know, at any moment I'm just waiting for this vampire to fly in. Whoa, what a shot.
Whose perspective is that?
Right? And I don't like the fact that this church is just lit up with like hundreds of candles. Maybe they can trap it inside and burn it. Can you burn a vampire with normal fire?
I feel like no.
Oh, the sheriff came.
He went.
I mean, what is it? Was it season 1 or episode 1 or episode 2 where there was just blood all over the walls of the church?
True.
This right now, this is one of the most beautiful things that I've ever seen. It was not an ordinary Sunday, not even a little.
Man, is he just going to come out with everything?
Tonight is the beginning of a new era. It has been too long since my last confession.
Oh.
I've lied to you, made young the same as you. He stands before you right now, asking for your forgiveness.
Oh my gosh.
On the road to Damascus, when lo and behold, an angel of the Lord.
He's bringing this angel out.
And I was restored, as you have all been. And I brought with me that angel, new and everlasting life.
The father's like, all right, those letters don't seem so weird.
I endured death, a leap of faith, a step out onto the water. You will feel fear. He will raise you again in his glory.
He wants to just kill everyone in here.
He's just blatantly telling them.
And each one of us will have the opportunity tonight.
The opportunity to die.
But first, and
some eyes are like,
to witness for yourself. Sturge, prepared as a bride.
A ton of cups.
And I heard a great voice out of heaven.
And a ton of poison.
Death will be no more.
Sturge is just gonna die in front of them. Oh my god.
This is going to freak. I don't think this is gonna go as smoothly as he's thinking it's going to.
No, people are gonna panic.
God be with you.
This is just straight up poison.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. This will be over soon. Resurrection of the body. That's what Easter is about.
This is insane. Get out of there.
Please.
Oh no.
Low.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Sheriff, move.
God's messenger.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Be not afraid.
Jeez, Sturge.
Rise up to the sky, and he said, Father.
Oh, her parents are gonna kill themselves.
No, they're gonna pass out.
Oh, you're right. They're gonna pass it all out.
Lazarus, come out! And the dead man came.
How many people are actually gonna drink this?
Like, you are literally killing your daughter.
The miracle is already in you. The blood of the angel is already in your veins.
It's not in everyone in here.
You let your earthly body die.
Just a mass suicide.
One moment of courage. A small moment of discomfort.
Nobody's gonna address that some of these people have not had this.
And then we are reborn.
I feel like a lot of these people are about to drink.
When is Sturge gonna want blood?
Right?
Stop! Stop! Sheriff.
Ooh.
Hey, back! Come here right now.
Oh no.
Oh no, the sheriff's gone.
One of you fucking people come anywhere near my son!
Don't need to be waving a gun.
Oh no!
Dare you bring a firearm into the house of God? Young man is choosing God.
His son never took communion.
Should all be so fearless. Thank you.
I think he did a couple times.
Did he?
Yeah, he's been there a few times.
But has he drank the blood?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. He needs the blood in his system or else he's just gonna die.
Choose God.
No! No!
They didn't. Oh, people are just downing it.
We have to do something. Oh, no. It's okay. Don't
No.
drink it.
Oh my god.
No! Oh, no.
Don't.
Oh, they didn't take it.
An eagle swings and brought them to him.
Oh!
Who'd she shoot? Who'd she shoot?
Oh!
Oh my god!
That's not gonna kill the father, is it?
He is okay. Remove this, Sheriff. Take him out back. We'll need food soon.
Oh my god.
Sturge!
Sturge is hungry.
Yep. Oh my god.
Oh, he did. But
But Bev is covered in blood.
they're about to start feeding.
Keep the doors closed, and when they woke, help them.
Get out through the windows, get out anyway.
Get out.
There's a lot of hungry vampires in here. That probably only has like one shot left.
Yeah. Oh my god, just the heartbeat. Is she gonna eat her freaking daughter?
I hope not.
Lisa.
Yeah, get her out of there. They're not gonna be able to control themselves. Oh my god, Sheriff, get out of there!
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
It's a feeding frenzy. No! Oh yes!
How did they get out?
Get him, Sheriff! Get out of the window! Smash it!
Is the back door? Oh, okay.
Oh no! Where's Bev? She didn't die yet.
Oh, she's in there with them. Frickin' send her out.
Kill her. You have one bullet.
Aaron Green. Guns? I mean, you could shoot me right now. It just mean I'm 5 minutes behind.
That must have felt so good.
It felt good for us.
We have 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Where the heck are they even gonna go? They're gonna smell them wherever they are.
Yeah, they're gonna be hunted. This is all that's left. It's like 6 people.
Unless, can they literally just ignite the church? That was insane.
Oh, Jesus,
Frickin'
Bev. Oh my gosh, the church really is just covered in blood.
Aww.
I don't know what happened. So we can guide them so that this wouldn't happen.
It happened, all right.
It happened nonetheless. Those who've been coming to church and taking communion, they have nothing to fear tonight. As for the rest of them,
Hunt them down.
let God sort them out. Open the doors.
This is disgusting.
Yeah. Are they gonna tell them maybe get back before sunrise?
How else does the gospel spread?
Wow. All right. That was episode 6 of Midnight Mass. What'd you think?
What the fuck? Part 2.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't even know where to start.
I guess we'll start at the beginning with this one. I kind of thought that Aaron would be able to accomplish a little bit more in the time frame that Riley gave her.
Yeah.
Whether it was convincing Riley's parents or getting a few people to believe her or something, she pretty much only was able to convince the doctor, who was already incredibly suspicious.
Yeah, she was using all of her theories.
Yeah, the doctor did amazing at explaining it in a scientific way, the best that she could. And her story about the physician or the doctor who discovered germs and was labeled insane and died, thinking that, well, he probably thought he was insane, but everyone thought he was insane and died until decades later they're like, oops, sorry. So that was incredible to kind of see her scientific explanation. You know, we've had so many religious explanations that have tied in so fantastic to the whole vampire theme.
Right.
So I was bummed that Erin wasn't able to do more, but she had an absolute uphill climb for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I'm sure she was still in shock. I mean, obviously, the second that she saw Riley's mom, and all she was trying to do was get them off the island, and when she wasn't successful in that, Riley's mom brought him up. She just about lost it. I mean, she was tearing up and everything, and then she just blurted out that he was dead. Her reaction was shocking to me.
I mean, she probably was the worst person to go to, because in the beginning of the series, she was the one who loved Riley the most, obviously. If she would have gone to the dad, maybe, he was already kind of in this mind frame that Riley had done something to himself.
Right.
She probably could have maybe convinced the dad.
Or the brother, maybe.
But
then
to go...
they could have gone together.
Yeah, to go to the mom first, she was just in such extreme denial. I mean, how can you blame her after what she's been through? That was rough. I mean, all of it was rough because I was so hopeful that Aaron might be able to do something. Yet it got to the point where I was just absolutely afraid for everyone in town because they're trapped. They are completely cut off and isolated.
Yeah, they're completely cut off from the world. They don't have boats. Now they don't have power. They don't have cell phones. They don't have any way to escape this island now. And it's just pitch black. The only saving grace that they're about to have is morning.
Yeah, hopefully they're closer to morning because this happened at midnight. So maybe after these events, it's closer to like maybe 1 or something. Maybe they got to go another 4 or 5 hours before the sun comes up. And no one was told to watch out for the sun. Like if they're just out there hunting for the survivors, the sun's going to come up and just fry them all.
Yeah, I mean, none of this went to plan, even for Monsignor or Bev or any of them, the mayor, all of them that were in on it. It didn't go to plan. Like they were supposed to keep the doors shut. They were supposed to be able to kind of walk them through this transition and all of the things, but they turned so fast. There were so many of them just like throwing up and all of the things. They were all just horrifically dying while people that weren't taking it were all panicking. I think they had over expectations of what they thought the miracle of seeing Sturge come back to life would do.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, it was okay. And then things got messy when the sheriff brought out the gun and things just started to fall apart at that point. Showing the angel, I feel like may have freaked people out. The angel.
Yeah, I don't know if the angel was going to come out unless the sheriff tried to leave. I don't know.
I mean, it sounded like Monsignor had like a whole speech planned for him coming in. But maybe he was supposed to come in after they had they had turned or
after they had transitioned.
Yeah,
or something.
Whatever it was, but it seemed off. I don't know. And then honestly, it was like I said, it was disgusting while we were watching it. Obviously, we're seeing like a dead child, but I didn't mean like disgusting, like blood, gore, the things that are usually have me saying like, ew, like disgusting that this is happening.
Right, that it was two things. It was a mass suicide.
Yeah, all I could think of was drinking the Kool-Aid. Like that's all I could think of.
It was cult. It was a cult-like behavior.
Yeah.
A mass suicide and then turned into a mass feeding frenzy.
Yeah. I mean, they literally are just like murdering, like, and they can't even kind of control it, which is also kind of crazy. Like, I guess you maybe think of different people's personalities in this, but obviously we saw Riley, and I guess when Riley turned, he didn't have anybody around him.
No.
Because he only had Monsignor, and then they slowly brought Bev in after explaining stuff. So I guess that makes more sense. But
and I'm sure that's what they're hopefully planning is that everybody would turn, and once everyone came back, no one would be around them that wasn't a vampire, so you wouldn't be tempted to drink their blood.
Right.
And then they would maybe slowly introduce some poor soul, I don't know who.
I don't know what their plan was because literally everybody came to church.
Yeah, like they essentially would have needed like 5 or 10 people off to the side where they would just siphon their blood.
Yeah.
So not the most prepared for what happened, and it literally ended up in just gore and panic and screaming and just insane violence in the church. Literally the walls are covered in blood.
Yeah.
But it's crazy to think I think there's 5 or 6 people who maybe survived.
Yeah, so we have Aaron, Riley's mom, Riley's brother, and then
the doctor, Lisa.
Yes.
And then the sheriff. So I think we have 6 people.
Oh, the sheriff was in there too?
The sheriff made it out with them.
Okay, so we have 6.
And I think it's only the sheriff and the doctor who, if they die, they die.
Yeah, they haven't taken any communion. And then we have the doctor's mom who got taken by the
vampire angel.
Yeah, so I don't know what his plan is for her though. I mean, did he just immediately like kind of do what he did to Riley where he just started feeding on her?
I would assume she's probably being munched on or something.
Yeah, or are they gonna save her? I feel like the angel probably doesn't give a fuck about anybody else, so he's probably not like, oh, here's a body we can feed off of. Like, I'm sure he's like, cool.
Right.
Dinner.
Right, yeah. He's at the end of the day, he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Who just honestly saw a golden opportunity.
I just can't get over the robe. Like, they had him come out in a freaking robe.
And he was playing the part of like an angel and showed his wings, and he's standing there.
Yeah.
I thought the second the sheriff pulled out the gun, he was going to attack.
Yeah.
But the vampire, to his credit, kept his composure until the doctor's mom killed Monsignor.
Yeah, I can't even believe that.
And even then, he like grabbed her and flew away, so we don't know her condition.
Exactly.
I thought he was just gonna just tear her to shreds right there in the middle of the church.
But I think the point was like, no, we got to get you out, but I can't show all of these people that I'm gonna destroy you.
I think that's an excellent point, which kind of goes into the whole theme of that this vampire is not just there to like, ooh, blood, let me eat or something. Like, he very much saw an opportunity to get a whole army of vampires.
Which is crazy. You don't really think of like this thing being that strategic.
Yeah, strategic and planning and playing and acting a role. I always just think of a vampire as something that's like scary, that's going to drink your blood. But this is just like, okay, what's our next move to get this whole island to be vampires?
Yeah, I can't even believe it. And we had multiple moments in this episode that were extremely shocking or touching. Obviously, we kind of touched on Riley's mom and her reaction to Aaron. We had kind of all the moments between Aaron, the doctor, and her mom, which I loved. Like, I was super excited for that group of them, and that didn't last long. But then we also had that whole speech with the sheriff and the story of like his life and how he ended up on this island.
That was an amazing story, incredibly tragic.
Yeah.
The ending, I feel like, of this episode overshadows how many other amazing things there were.
Yeah.
Not in a negative way or anything, but yeah, that speech with the sheriff and the doctor was brilliant.
Yeah.
When Riley's dad was talking to Monsignor and was just so afraid of doing something and being responsible for sending his son off the edge and not knowing what to do, but wanting to do something.
Yeah. And his innocence, obviously, and not knowing that that was Pruitt, and giving the letter to Father Paul.
Right.
That was so sad. And that line.
I did my best.
Yeah, that was like heartbreaking.
Yeah, when I was going through the edit of last episode, I was just like, oh my gosh. But, so we have these beautiful moments, and then in the climactic scene, you have the sheriff helping everyone he can and having to watch his son die in front of him.
Yeah,
and
begging him not to take it.
Yeah, and willing to sacrifice himself to save his son and just couldn't do it. And you have Riley's dad who sacrificed himself to get his wife and his son out of there and held them off.
Yeah.
This episode was just filled with like wonderful, sad moments, heartbreaking moments, heroic moments. But it's still hard to just not think of anything other than how crazy that church scene was.
Yeah. And then Aaron just shot Bev. That was incredible. I have been waiting six episodes for that to happen. Like, that was so satisfying, regardless of the fact that they knew that she was just going to come right back. And she's trying to explain her way out of it. Like, I mean, even if you shoot me, and like, she barely even let her finish, I don't think.
No,
I think,
I think that made it even better that Bev was like, if you kill me, you have 5 minutes. And then Aaron's just like, bang, right in the chest. Okay, we got 5 minutes.
I loved it. That was so satisfying. In all of the tragedy and awful things that we just watched, that was incredible.
It was incredible. Yeah, everything. I mean, and it was such a tense episode too, because
we need like, what did we talk? We've talked about this in other movies.
Maybe a heart rate or like
a knee shaking,
tracker.
Yeah,
because we were getting so many clues and hints that something was going to go down at Midnight Mass. I mean, literally the name of the show is Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
So you're just building up to this moment, and you see the little things of where's the ferry, and Sturge working on the boats and cutting out the power. So there's no lights, cutting out the cell. Like, so the whole episode, you're just building up to this scene, just panicking, and then it just explodes like that.
And it was awful. It wasn't like a whole lead up to like, oh, like, no, that was awful.
To a certain degree what they're walking into.
Yeah.
I mean, it still was completely shocking.
Yeah.
But it definitely wasn't just another normal episode.
No, this was insane.
Yeah. I don't know how this ends. I mean, I think everyone who has turned is gone. Either this show is going to end on a bad note and everyone is just going to be vampires, or a happy note, if you can call that. But that only happens if every single person who has turned, they are already too far gone. They are going to have to die in the sun, which is about 99% of this island is about to die next episode, because in order for the last few people to survive, like Riley's dad or something, it's not like they have a cure to inject him to go back to the previous ones.
For sure.
The only people who could potentially survive or go back to normal are the people who haven't turned yet.
Yeah, because I don't think all the people that got munched on, I think they all died.
Yeah.
Like how we saw that little girl.
Yeah, so everyone has died and are now full-blown vampires.
Yeah.
So there's no saving them, there's only killing them.
Yeah. So I think this next episode is going to be a freaking massacre. I mean, if this wasn't a massacre, like it's going to be like a vampire massacre.
Right, it's going to be a because there's not many normal people left to massacre.
No, I hope that they could make it through, but I kind of feel we're going to like end up on lonesome Aaron in a freaking rowboat or something. Like
it could be like, I could see something where it's just like one survivor left rowing away from the island as everyone's running after her and burning up in the sun or something like that.
Yeah, like I feel like maybe something sun boat related, just with all of the Riley,
storylines of yeah.
So I don't know. My small prediction for the end of the last episode, but
I could see that.
Those 6, I think we counted 6, just need to immediately get on a rowboat and row that 30 miles, even in the middle of the night.
I mean, that is essentially the only option left, because there is no service and there are no working boats.
But do they wait until the morning? Because that angel thing could just in the middle of the night.
No, they need to survive until there's daylight, and then they need to get on the rowboats.
I was saying they should get on the rowboats right now, but I think they'll just get picked off.
They'll just get picked off.
Yeah.
They gotta wait until it's daytime, and then they gotta row. Whoever's left, once daytime comes, they need to row away from this island.
Yeah.
And I don't know. This show could end with them surviving, yet knowing that there's an island full of vampires, or somehow they got to trick all of the remaining people to get out into the sun, which there's enough of them who know the sun rule that's going to be difficult.
Yeah, but also, like, how are they even going to contain this? Like, this angel is not just going to stay on this island if there's no one to eat. You know what I mean?
Maybe they'll just die out then. If they don't have blood, maybe they'll just...
I mean, but the angel can just leave.
Yeah, and I guess the angel's been living there for probably thousands of years. So maybe I guess you can't die. Maybe they'll just become extremely hungry and it'll just be a dangerous island. Yeah, just a rabid island full of vampires who have no one left to eat.
I don't know. We have a lot of theories, but I am ready to honestly just get into the next episode.
See how it all goes down.
Yeah.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.